Well, hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Jiujitsu2000 here today again with Justin.
What's happening?
We're back. We like this spot so much, we thought we'd come back and do an overnighter. So hope you enjoy this video. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is such a beautiful place. Look at this beautiful area. We got all our gear back there in tow. Man, these walls are amazing. Such a cool place. It's cool, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
The water feels good. My feet are in the water and it feels amazing. Can't wait. This thing is heavy. It feels like feels like you're carrying a bag of concrete, probably 70 pounds. And we've done a bunch of these to try to level out this spot and make it comfortable for the night. Man. And what we're doing here is we're just tying a regular square knot. Nothing crazy. Look at all that sand. Oh, this should be a nice bed tonight, right here. Nice and flat. Yeah. That looks really good. Look at that. Oh, man. It's crazy, isn't it?
Got more sandbags than a hurricane.
Look at all that sand. That is crazy. All this for a shelter. I did the same thing. That's going to be nice.
Heck yeah. Thanks for your help.
And likewise. Man, this is going to be a good shelter. So while I've got the camera, here's a look at our shelter. We basically put 2 plow points into one. 2 rolling fox tarps. We're using a paddle for our pole here. And that's going to be our shelter for the night.
Good.
Should be good. We have a tent too, just in case, but don't plan on using it.
Supposed to be nice weather.
Nice weather tonight. What, low 40s?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Low 40s. Yep.
Gonna be good. I give him the kayak for 2 seconds and he dumps all the damn wood.
I wasn't satisfied with dry wood.
Well, like it reminiscent on, you got this other end?
Yeah, sure. It's probably full of water now. Yeah, reminiscent of last year when you did it.
Yeah, last year when I did it, except I wrecked the boat and everything.
Yeah, now we're even. Dang. Oh man, you just got done saying you got it, and I was like, yeah, no.
That's because I waited till I saw it shifting to ask the question. That way I could blame him.
Messed up, man. Messed up.
Well, we made it through the hard part, so the water gets deeper, so we should be good to go.
Hopefully.
But we had kind of a problem. We had the nose down here below the water line, and it kept getting stuck, just like that. So we had to keep lifting and pushing and pulling.
We took this from a beaver dam. He's going to be very upset.
Yeah. Poor thing. He's probably not very happy with Jiujitsu2000.
Right. There were all the spiders that were in here.
Yes, there's a bunch of spiders, yeah. So, that's where we're at now. Look at it.
Man.
Look at how much dedication he has.
And it's pretty cool too.
I'm standing on the edge here, and I'm in a dilemma.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's not that bad.
I don't have my waterproof door on the camera, so, and it drops off right here below my feet, so I'm gonna have to swim too.
It's not that bad.
So here we go. No waterproofness on the camera, so here we go.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Are we there yet?
We're almost there. The water was cold at first, but it actually feels good right now. Do I still have my Mora? Yes, I do. And my camera is above water because I'm looking at the door here.
Oh, that's cold.
Right here. Okay, I can touch.
That's the deepest part. That's cold.
Come stand in the sun. Oh man, that feels good right here. Oh, the sun. But that was cool.
Shortness, it's a curse.
Look at all that wood we got. That's crazy. We got plenty of wood. We got through our dilemma. Got a little swim practice in.
Right.
Life is good. I got my Mora still. My sunglasses are in my pocket. What more can I ask for? I got Justin carrying all the work, doing all the work as normal. Yay. We have fire. Super fun. There you go. Good call.
Pocket bills.
That works good.
Yeah, these things are sweet. They're like $1 on Amazon.
Excellent. Good idea.
I forgot I had it for a second.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, that's cool.
I was like, man, he's getting his hat all smoky, and then I was like, oh wait, I got something for that.
I got something that'll help.
Right.
So now we're set on our fire.
Sweet.
That wasn't too bad.
No. Good old lightning strike.
Good old lightning strike, Daryl Holland. If you're watching, really appreciate your lightning strike. That thing is awesome. So now we have some fire. Get these bigger pieces and get them warming up. Get them drying. Life is good. So a quick update. We got our shelter set up as far as our bedding. Got my sleeping pad here. This is the REI Trekker 1.75. This is a good sleeping pad. And then if you look over here, you can see that Justin's got his set up. He's got a tarp. He's got his sleeping pad and his bedroll. So we're pretty much ready for bed whenever that comes. And in front of our shelter here, we decided to put a small fire. So look at the small fire. We still have the original fire over here. And I'm getting ready to cook, and I could cook over the fire because I brought stainless steel, but I'm going to go ahead and use my MSR Whisperlight Universal. Now off in the distance, Justin went fishing. We saw a few good-sized fish, so he's waving at the camera. He's trying to catch some fish, so I'm going to go ahead and get supper started. Got some good stew that I'm going to make. This recipe that I'm going to do is very, very simple, and it's delicious. First thing I'm going to add to this is some Progresso chicken pot pie. So I'm going to crack that open. This is such an easy stew to make. I'm going to pour all the contents in there, every bit of it. All of it. The whole thing goes in there. Next thing we're going to add is some chicken breast. Very simple. And just like the chicken pot pie, I'm going to add the whole can, water and everything. That's going to give us some of the juices that we need for this stew. This is such a fun recipe. Next thing is some potatoes, whether you bring fresh or canned, it's up to you. I like to use canned because it's simple. Got my P38 here. I wasn't lucky enough to have a pull tab on the potatoes, so it might take me a second. So something like that. I'm gonna pour those bad boys in there. Ooh, this is looking good. Okay, got them all. And the last ingredient that I like to put in here is some chopped green chili. This is Hatch green chili from New Mexico. So this gives it a nice little bite, nice little tart. It's pretty good. It's that little bit that little bit of extra pop that you need in your meal.
Green chili. Get that bad boy open.
Look at that deliciousness there. Oh yeah, we're gonna add that, all of that, a whole can. They don't want to come out, do they? I've already got it in liquid feed mode here. I'm just gonna turn this on until I hear it hiss. And I've got my MSR ferro rod here that I can use to start this stove. There, we got it. Had to break it in, that new coating, since it's a brand new ferro rod. And now I'll set that on the stove, get that stuff heating up, and that'll be our supper. Pretty simple. Very easy to make. You just bring it up and let it simmer. You can bring it up to a boil and then let it simmer, and that's all there is to it. It's an extremely simple meal to make. Now right here, I found some broadleaf plantain. I could take these leaves and clean them and put them in the soup if I wanted to. There's quite a bit of plantain around here. I'm not going to use that though, because I have the green chili in there. But there's some more right here. Just wash it off. This is good stuff. This is also a wild medicinal plant. So if you ever get in trouble, this will help with wounds and stuff like that. You'll basically put this in your mouth, chew it up, and get some saliva on it, and you'll make a spit poultice. And you can put that on the affected area. Now if you see these little buds right here, this is a clear indicator that you are dealing with plantain. And on the back of the leaves, you'll see that they have ribs. That's broadleaf plantain. There's some more right here, and right in here. These leaves are kind of deformed a little bit, but the one in my hand right there is plantain. And then over here I saw, there's another one right there, right under my feet. Right there, that's not this stuff here, but these guys right here. The one that I'm holding, that's plantain. There's a new one starting. And then looking right over here by the stove, there's some plantain there. And then this little patch right here. This is also broadleaf plantain. Good stuff. So it's good to know that when you see it. Look right here at these leaves. This is all poison ivy. This right here is poison ivy. So stay away from leaves of 3. These guys right here, this is a big patch of poison ivy, so you don't want to get into that. This is a lot of it right here too. So this is all poison ivy. This is definitely something you don't want to mess with. You can see like the little buds underneath the plant there. That's poison ivy. Leaves of 3, leave them be. And you can note that the tip of the leaf is kind of pointy, and then they share a common stem, all 3 of the leaves, so leave those guys alone. Now don't get that confused with these guys, because these guys, there's nothing wrong with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. That's not ivy. On the way out here, I picked up this drink, this BAI Antioxidant Cocoa Fusion. This thing is delicious. Now I've drank it all. I have water in here now. We found a spring and I picked up some spring water. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some grape Kool-Aid to this. And this will probably be my drink for supper. Some grape. Cool thing about the natural spring is you don't have to purify that water. You just get it. It comes right out of the side of the rock. You don't have to filter it. You don't have to boil it. But you got to make sure that you're getting it from a good source. When you're using a microfiber type filter, it doesn't do anything to remove the odor or taste out of the water. So something like this could make that kind of water after filtering very pleasant to drink. So always keep that with your water filter. If you look real high on the wall right there, you can see a bunch of mud nests. The birds like to live in those nests. It's pretty cool how they build those underneath them roofs like that. So neat. And then right down here, if you look, there's some water right there. This is kind of like a spring type water that comes up out of the ground there and out of the rock. And in the morning, the birds, they'll come out of their nest and they'll come down there and they'll have a pretty good little party. They'll be singing and dancing and playing in the water over there, drinking and just having their nice morning time over there. So those birds are kind of cool. And Justin's off there still fishing. A minute ago he caught a bluegill. I don't know if it's a keeper or if he's throwing it back, but he caught a bluegill. And there's all that ivy that I was showing you earlier. He got a bluegill. He's got 2 of them.
Yep. I put the other one back.
Put the other one back. He's too small.
Yeah.
That's
I put
cool.
This guy back too. Just the little guy. But
That's cool.
caught 2 fish.
Dang, and those things are aggressive, huh? They'll bite anything.
Yeah. Look how far he's got the worm down there. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy.
Dang, yeah, he tried to take the whole thing.
Yeah, he's pretty though.
Wow, they got pretty colors.
The other one was real blue.
Dang, that's crazy. I keep looking for crawdads and I don't see any yet.
I don't see any. There's carp and bass up there.
Dang.
But they weren't interested in getting any of that.
Dang. There
Alright,
he
get out of here.
goes. There he goes. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
he
gone.
took off. He's gone.
He gone.
Good catch.
Yeah.
So I'm out here on the kayak and they got these little mud houses. He looks like he wants to come out. I think it's so cool. Oh, there they go. Their little houses are so cool though. Like mud. That's right there. I'm not going to tamper with it, but I think that's pretty cool how they do that. There's another one up there and he's still in there. But these canyon walls are so cool. This is such a neat place to go. And then back there is our camp. It's amazing. One of the cool things I like about these Stanley pots is you can take the lid and set it on the handle here. So if you're in a sandy area or something like that, that's a good tip to know, a good little trick. And I just got this on a real light simmer. I could bring this up to a boil right now with this stove, but I'm just taking my time and letting it do its thing, letting all the juices come together. It's a really good meal. I like this one. That looks good, doesn't
Yeah, it does. Smells good.
it? Smells really good. Especially when you've been out all day and you're ready to
Right.
nourish up a little bit. Check that out. Man, it's probably really hot. It's time to eat.
Heck yeah. Favorite part of the day.
Yes, the best part of the day. It was hot. We tried to eat it a few minutes ago and it was too hot.
Yeah.
So we let it sit for a little bit. It's so nice having these lids. You can just set the lids on there, and then the notches in the side of the bowls, you can allow your spoon to rest. What do we got in here? We got chicken breast, green chili, there's some carrots, potatoes.
Heck yeah. You ate a lot of the potatoes.
That is delicious, yeah. That's right. I did, huh? When I was cooking, he was out fishing, so
I know. I came back, I was like, where's all the potatoes?
caught 3 fish, didn't you?
Yeah, 3 bluegill.
Three bluegill.
Little baby ones.
Let them go. We're looking for crawdads. Don't see too many crawdads. The birds have been going crazy over there in that area that I was telling you about earlier.
This soup is bomb, man.
It's good, huh? Such an easy meal to make because you don't have to measure nothing. Don't have to worry if it's done. You just warm it up. If you want it to thicken, just cook it a little longer. That chili gives it just the right amount of pop.
He's camera shy, man. He keeps trying to hide underneath that rock.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be.
Film.
He's like, no, bro.
You do not have the right to use my image. Oh, you can't get in there. He's like, dang it. Oh, okay, fine, I'll go this way.
There's a couple more little guys underneath. Where you at? Yep.
It's a pretty good size one over here, too. He's hiding underneath the rock. Underneath this rock.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Oh. I ain't gonna move, and I'm gonna get pinched.
They're starting to come out. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's the little guy. Look at this little dude.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at his markings.
The big one's coming out of that rock. He went all the way underneath it. The one where you're at.
Uh-huh.
See his claws?
Yep.
He's stuck. He's like, what the heck just happened? I got abducted.
Take a look at these guys. Right here. What is this? Have you guys ever seen one of these? What the hell is that? Like a little inchworm or something swimming around?
I don't know.
What the hell is that? Look at that guy.
They feel weird when they crawl on you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's weird. That one's long and he's like checking stuff out. He's like, what's going on? What is this, a MSR?
Yeah, that's funny. Quarter after 10. Today was fun.
Yeah, it was.
The later it got and the darker it got, the more the crawdads came out. Food was awesome. Company was good. The water felt amazing.
Shelter worked out.
Yeah, the shelter's awesome.
Just
Very comfortable.
starting to get breezy a little bit.
Yeah, just now. And
Been nice.
what the low tonight is going to be in the low 40s, I think they project.
Yeah, I think that's it. Low 40s.
I'm not even in my bedroll and I feel very comfortable. The temperatures are great. I'm still barefoot. Don't have any socks or shoes on or nothing. I feel good. The temperatures feel good. So that's about it for tonight. I guess we'll see you guys in the morning.
Yep.
Hope you're enjoying the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. Peace. Little peaches. The amount of grease that this bacon produced is almost 8 ounces. If I'm looking at it correctly, it's a lot of grease. So this grease, if you are wanting to make a candle, you can take a container, kind of like this chicken breast container, a cup or anything that you have, and taking a little bit of cotton material, you can make a wick and make a candle. So this grease doesn't go to waste. But that's a lot of resource right there that you can salvage simply by containing it. So if you look at that chicken breast container, that's a 12-ounce container, and it's almost full of bacon grease. So that's an idea to keep in mind. Don't let that go to waste if you need a candle. That candle will last for days. Just make a nice little thin wick. If you don't have any kind of cotton material that you can use, find some natural fibers and braid up yourself a little bit of cordage. So anything that's growing, you know, grass or anything like that that's dead, works perfect as a wick. I made a small wick. Justin brought me a couple sticks. So I'm just going to drop the wick down there. Put a stick like this. And put a stick like that. And voila. I have a survival candle now at this point. All I have to do is let this cool to where it gets solid. And we'll be good to go, and that'll last a long time. So I set that down in the water to help speed up the cooling process so that grease will solidify. So I have some eggs here, and I want to cook these eggs. What I have here is I have my pot with water about half full, and I have another pot here I'm going to put inside here, and I'm going to actually cook my eggs in this pot over boiling water on the pot beneath. There's our rolling boil. 4 eggs here. Set them right there. One. Scrambled eggs. This technique would be a good one if you didn't have a stove and you just had a fire and you couldn't control the heat. So that's kind of what I'm mimicking here. A little salt and pepper that Justin had. This technique is pretty cool. Whoops, getting a lot of steam there. Look at that. They're not burning at all. So here's our eggs. They turned out pretty nice. Got a little cheese in there.
It's like a soft scramble.
Like a soft scramble, yeah. When you don't have, as Justin said earlier, when you don't have like the ability to regulate your flame, like a fire or something, this is a good technique to know.
Yeah, because a lot of times even cooking over a fire, it just burns the eggs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or you got to put a lot of oil in there and fry them.
Too much heat. I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have to remember this one.
It's a good tip. Good trick. It'll take it a minute for the wick to get down to the right length that it needs to be. So I'm just going to let it burn down for a little bit, and then once it gets burned down to the right length, it'll be good to go, and it'll start drawing from the fat from our bacon grease. But you can see that that's a really clean candle, very nice, easy to make, and highly effective out in the field. little techniques like this that you practice on the norm, it's important because these types of things could actually save your life someday. I really enjoy practicing them. And in the event that you didn't have light or heat, this is one technique you could use to establish either of those. Didn't cost me anything but the grease that came off that bacon and a little piece of cloth. Now you can see that the candle has came to the length that it needs to be, and it's starting to draw from the grease itself. Well, folks, I want to say thank you for joining us today on this video for this overnighter. Justin, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
It's good to have you.
It was a fun time.
It was a blast. It was a good time out here. The weather was perfect. Temperatures were nice.
Windy today. Sucks.
Windy. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like the video, share the video. And as always, again, thank you for watching. Hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.